Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another matchday home vlog. Today we face Salford City at home. Massive game. We still sit first, but after Tuesday night's result, again, my confidence is lost in the team. I don't think we played too badly for the whole 90 minutes on Tuesday, but it's definitely, in terms of the patch that we did play poorly, that was definitely our worst performance of the year, in terms of the fact that we gifted them 2 goals. And, we didn't put away any of our chances. So, yeah, enough of that talk. We still sit top, and Salford sit in 9th on 51 points. Obviously, we're only on 62, so there's only actually an 11-point difference, which, come the end of the season, that could be dramatically different, one way or the other. Salford, they're not on the best form. They're not doing as well as they'd like to be, but they're still a solid squad. And if we play anything like we did on Tuesday, it's going to be horrible, horrible scenes. But my prediction for today, I'm going to go 0-0. I'm going to go for another 0-0. I can't see there being a goal. I really can't. 2 sides that aren't doing as well as they'd like to be in terms of form-wise. Obviously, we're still top of the league, absolutely buzzing to be there, but the form, it needs to be better for where we are in the league. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a 0-0. Your score predictions will be on the screen now. As always, go follow my socials, Instagram, Twitter, and then before every game I put out on my story, or I tweet out what your predictions are, and I include them in every video. So if you want to have your score prediction included, make sure to follow my socials. I'll put the names to them in the description. And yeah, like I say, I'm not too confident today. But yeah, I'll see you for the team sheets. Okay, so this is how we line up for today. Griffiths in goal, Ben Tozer, Sean Long, Lewis Freeston, Matty Blair, Chris Ashley, Liam Sercombe, Connor Thomas, Callum Wright, Sam Smith and Alfie May. And personally, I think that's a pretty strong squad. Obviously, the back line is still, not where we want it to be in terms of without Boyle and Raglan, but hopefully they're close to being back to full fitness. Callum Wright in the starting 11. I think that's pretty good choice, I think, from Michael Duff over Azaz, because he wasn't too good last game. And, when Callum Wright came on, he wasn't fantastic. But, we'll have to wait and see how he plays today. Griffiths, he did all he could on Tuesday night, in my opinion. And Alfie May and Smith up front, hopefully they can cause that Salford defence some problems. And, yeah. And this is how the away side line up. Some very good players in there with the likes of Ashley Hunter, Jordan Turnbull. You've also got the likes of James Wilson, Ian Henderson as well. And their goalkeeper is absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a very difficult team to beat today. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But there's a very strong starting 11 from the visitors. We are about to kick off. Big game for both sides in the promotion race. And away we go. We're underway. Come on, boys. We've got a long throw in here, 2 minutes in. Tozer's going to be on it, and the commentators just mentioned how Salford, they don't have much height. Thrown in, front post. And it's in! Yes! Come on! 1-0 already! 2 minutes in. I think it was Sean Long. And it's 1-0 already! What a start! Come on! What a start that is! Oh my days. As you can tell, I was not ready for that. I did not expect that at all. But Salford defended that really, really poorly. Yeah, it was Sean Long. And that was just too easy. That was too easy. And the height is going to play a big part in this game, I think. But yeah, we're 3 minutes in now, and it's Cheltenham 1, Salford City 0. Cheltenham now have a free kick, 19.5 minutes in. Since the last clip, nothing's really happened. We've had a long throw, they've had a few corners. It's whipped in by Sercombe. That's a great ball. Headed forward by Turnbull. Back down by Ash Hunter. Down to Tozer on the edge of the box. And it's played away, and here comes Salford now. May does well. And we push Salford back, and they hoof it forward. Lovely little bit of play there by Liam Sercombe. Wins the ball in the midfield after a stray deflection, if you like, in the midfield. Drives down the wing and tries to put a cross in, but it is blocked, and it's going to go out for a Cheltenham throw-in. Very good position from the long throw as well. Now, what I've noticed is Salford's goalkeeper is definitely, he lives up to the hype that he gets in the League Two, fan base, if you like. He is absolutely fantastic. You know, we just had a free kick a few minutes ago with Circum, whipped it in, and it was actually goal bound from, you know, almost the corner flag position. But yeah, here comes the throw in. It's bounced back out to Tozer, and I'm not sure what's happened there. I think the ref has given a free kick to Salford. I'm not sure why. What I've noticed about his ref is he seems to be a bit on edge. He's given a lot of, you know, interesting decisions. Like, we just had a clear throw-in, and he gave it to Salford, and the linesman hadn't even put his flag up, but the ref gave the throw-in to Salford. So, I think he's a bit meh, but yeah, we're 37 minutes in now, and it is still 1-0 to Cheltenham. Lovely football here. Given to Smith. Smith has it on the edge. Out to Blair. Blair shot saved. Circum. Yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! It's 2-0. Liam Circum taps it into an open net after the keeper spills it. And I tell you what, we have outplayed Salford at times this half. This is the football we need to be playing if we want to go up this season. And it's absolutely brilliant play from Sam Smith to lay it off to Blair. Blair and him have linked up so well this half. And that is 2-0 to Cheltenham. Well, you know how I was just talking about how the referee seems a bit on edge. Yet again, a prime example, just like the Circum tackle, but even better. Connor Thomas probably makes the tackle of the season. Yeah, across probably most games, you know, for all sides in League 2 this season. Gets nothing but the ball. Goes back to Griffiths. Griffiths picks it up and we've got possession. And we're looking good to go. And then about 5 seconds after the tackle, the ref gives a foul. I honestly, this might... I really hope this ref doesn't ruin the game, because it's been really, really enjoyable to watch from both sides. And the half-time whistle is about to be blown. It's thrown in by Salford, and that is half-time. And just before that clip, we could have just had a pen. I didn't see it myself because I couldn't really tell. But there was many appeals in the Cheltenham camp for a handball by a Salford City player in the box. And the ref had his back turned to the ball. He wasn't watching the game. I really... Michael Duffy's having a word with him now, and I don't blame him. He's been the worst referee we've had this season. Maybe bar Grimsby. And that's just in the first half. But yeah, 2-0 at half-time. Fantastic performance. Really well deserved. I'd even go as far as saying we deserved more than 2 in that first half. Absolutely brilliant football. Probably the best we've played this season. Hopefully we can keep it going into the second half. Yeah, absolute joy to watch. So the players are back out for the second half, and Salford City are making 3 changes at half-time. That is a real statement of intent from them, but can they make the comeback? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can come out and play as well as we did in the first half. Fingers crossed. We are about to get back underway for the second half, and we're away. Come on, 2-0 to Cheltenham. Hopefully we can keep this form going. Free kick to Cheltenham, about 35 yards out. Circum and Hussey stand over it, and I think we might go for a shot here. It might be like played short to Circum or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. A few players lined up as if they're going to make a run to the back post, but it's probably a shooting range for Hussey, or Circum for that matter. It's played short by Circum to Hussey. Hussey to the back post. It's a great ball. Headed up in the air by the Salford man, and that'll be a Cheltenham Town corner ball. Circum stands over the corner. It's not going to go short. It's whipped in. Decent little dinked cross. Wright gets there, headed across goal. Smith heads it back down, and that'll be a Salford City goal kick. But it's good to see that we're not playing the corners short anymore, I have to say. Oh my gosh, howler from the goalkeeper there, played short. Smith, and it's May. Oh, it's just wide. Just wide. Salford City have a free kick in the 68th minute in a very, very, very dangerous position. And if we had a free kick in this sort of position, you know, I personally, I'd put more money on for it to go into than to not, to be honest. 4 men in the wall for Cheltenham. It's a shot, poor shot. It's over the crossbar, and from that distance, you've got to hit the target from that free kick. Salford chance here. It's into the box. Surely he's offside. Salford have scored. Overhead kick. But I'm pretty sure he was stood offside, was he not? The ref's going over to the linesman. I'm not too worried, because I think this is going to be given as a Cheltenham free kick, because I'm sure he was stood behind Tozer. Whether it came off a Cheltenham man or not, I'm not too sure. But he was definitely stood in an offside position. And the linesman raises his flag, yeah. Still 2-0 to Cheltenham, very, very close there. But yes, it's just not going Salford's way at the moment, but we need to switch back on. 83 minutes in, 2 Cheltenham changes. Andy Williams taking the place of Alfie May up front, and Callum Wright making way for Ellis Chapman. 4 minutes added on here. We've had a minute and a half of that. Tozer is down. Hopefully that's not a serious, injury, because that would be the last thing we need, really. Ben Tozer walks off the pitch. He doesn't appear to be too badly injured, which is good to see. But yeah, the 4 minutes are about to be up, but obviously there will be another 2 minutes added on to the end of that due to the injury. Yeah, we've just ticked over 4 minutes. And yeah, Salford, I mean, I don't want to, somehow, jinx myself here, but Salford don't really look to be threatening at all in the latter stages here. We're heading towards 6 minutes now, obviously after 4 minutes added on, and I can see the whistle being blown any second now. Salford have the ball with number 18, aimless cross, and it's just easily blocked. The circle will clear it forward, and that is the referee's final whistle. Big, big win. Right, so all the games are over. Obviously, I'm looking at the table now. We still sit top. Obviously, Forest Green and Tranmere both have a game in hand on us. However, we have a game in hand on Cambridge. So, at this point, the way I'm looking at it, it's, in my opinion, this is a 5-way scrap going into the last 10 games or so. Between us, Cambridge, Forest Green, Tranmere and Bolton. I don't see Morecambe getting in the automatics, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, looking at other results today, obviously Bolton got a win. Forest Green losing, but then Cambridge got a win. Yeah, it's a difficult one, really, isn't it? But looking at the games we still have to come this season, obviously, I think we have to win something like 6 to go up. But yeah, big result today. Credit to Salford. They gave it their all, but I do worry for them in terms of trying to get playoffs this season. I can't see it because I don't know what it is today, but their team seemed to have no togetherness. They were arguing amongst themselves at times. But yeah, credit to Salford for giving it a go. They did perform well at times. They had a few chances, but nothing really too threatening other than that offside goal. But yeah, big win. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy and you're new to the channel. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, on to next Saturday. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, have a class rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.